Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance Apga in the 2023 Delta State governorship election, Chief Great Ogboru recently congratulated his counterpart, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, on his victory, while indicating his party's decision to refrain from challenging the outcome of the election in court. During an interactive session with journalists at his country home in Apga, Ogboru described the governor-elect of Delta State as a loyal brother who has all it takes to take Delta State to greater heights.
Prior to the March 18, 2023 governorship election in Delta State, Great Ogboru, candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance Apga, was upbeat about victory as he went round the state soliciting for votes. However, things did not turn out as expected. The PDP governorship candidate, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, got a landslide victory with 360,234 votes to defeat his closest rival, Oborevwori of the APC, who polled 240,229 votes. For his part, Ogboru submits that the victory of Right Honorable Oborevwori is a reflection of the choice of the majority of voters in Delta State.
We recognize that in every process there must be a victor, and we congratulated the winner of that election, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori. I want to seize this opportunity again to congratulate him and members of his team.
While briefing journalists on the outcome of the 2023 governorship election recently at his country home in Apga, Ogboru referred to Oborevwori and Omagege as his younger brothers. Going down memory lane, the Apga governorship candidate narrated his experience with Oborevwori, whom he described as a loyal and reliable brother.
20 years ago, I was sitting in the car here in Apga, and somebody came and knocked at the window of my car. The person greeted me, and how are you? What are you doing here? He said, no, I came here to school. I'm doing a part-time course in the school here. I said, oh, really? He said, yes. I said, so what are you doing here? He looked at me. He opened his wallet, brought out 20,000 naira new notes, 200 naira pieces. At that time, 20,000, that was 20 years ago. It was unusual because I didn't solicit, I didn't ask, he just came, bros, take this for the good work you are doing for us in Delta State. And then after the young man was growing, and every time he saw me when he was a speaker, he stopped his entourage, he came down and he greeted me. And during the campaigns, he called me, said, bros, we haven't seen the force that we used to see in your campaigning. The Asaba area, what's happening? Which is to say that the man is not just contesting, he's also interested in your own welfare. If he's not going to win, he also wants you to win.
On the contrary, Ogboru described Omagege as an opportunist who cannot be trusted with power.
I have another brother who came from the opposing party, came and joined us, swore that all the evils and atrocities that his party had done against us will never repeat itself again, because they were the architects of all of those evil doings. We believed him, we worked with him, we gave him a ticket free of charge, we supported him financially for his elections, we gave him our votes, and he became a senator. When we wanted a second term, we put everything behind it to make sure that we had a ranking senator. But then he felt that we were not good enough, that he could do better. I believe that's the reason he came out and took the structures of the APC, which were in pen. Looking at both scenarios, you'll see that you have two brothers and you must support one. Who will you support?
At the recent press briefing in Apga, Ogboru put paid to insinuations that he was in the governorship race to do the bidding of the PDP.
Prior to the elections, the PDP approached us. As a matter of fact, they came and said I should step down for their candidate and endorse him. And I said, no, it should be the reverse. Your candidate should step down and endorse me. And that went on for a few weeks. And after a few weeks, they said, okay, we should have a meeting with their governor, who is the governor of our state. I said, no problem. We met. We tried to convince the governor that the candidate of his party should step down for us, and they said no. And I said, we will not step down for him either. We'll have to go into the race. Nevertheless, in that meeting, we agreed that one of us should win that election. So if Sheriff won, Great Ogboru won. If Great Ogboru won, Sheriff won. So to that extent, it was proper for me to congratulate him and to be part of the celebrations. In any case, it was not pre-planned that it should be so. Having happened, there's no apology whatsoever to anybody. We did what we thought was right. We congratulated the winner because we did not win that election.
Ogboru says as one who has been in the political arena for a while, he can tell who should be trusted with power. For him, the governor-elect Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori is one man who can be trusted with power, having demonstrated immense goodwill and loyalty to all his friends and political associates over the years.
Inside the Niger Delta,